Hello and welcome to OTT Gamers. I am Baron and today we are going to be doing a GT6 drift tutorial video. We're going to start off for all you beginners out there who really would like to learn all the techniques how to drift. I'm going to be here to show you and take you through step by step on how to do that. Hopefully make yourself into a better drifter. Now, I did today, that as I'm filming this right now, it is Friday the 13th, and probably predictably, I've just filmed a Gran Turismo 6 drift tune tutorial on how to set up your car for people who would love to find out how. But unfortunately, because of today's date, my Elgato decided to throw Friday the 13th hissy fit and basically lose all the footage. So yeah. So unfortunately you won't be getting that, not today at least. You'll be getting that maybe in the future if you're very lucky. So this is the car that eventually I ended up making. We ended up going with a Nissan Silvia, a random one because basically they're all the same. And unfortunately it's already set up, so what we're going to do is, here's the setup that I eventually tuned out of it. I went through all the tyre compounds and went through each little setup. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the tune, so you can do this straight away. You can just jump straight in the car, buy it. It cost me, it hasn't got nitrous on it or anything. I started off with around 360,000, so basically I've spent around 200,000 in-game credits from buying it to tuning it. So it isn't that expensive. If you want to take part in this, it'll cost you 200,000 credits. It's a car and a tune, and that's it. You need to just grab the car and come on track, and hopefully this video will help you. It will hopefully guide you through the technique you need. So let's go through the setup. Here's the suspension. You can always pause this right here because I'm not going to stay on it too long. But basically, yep, it's got just all the right settings for a nice, easy manual drift car. This isn't going to be a challenge for you. If you're a new drifter, don't be scared of this car. It won't bite you. It's very gentle. It's got nothing too extreme on the setup here. Here's your drivetrain. Please make sure you freeze this and you get that perfect, because it is so underpowered, this car. As you can see on the top left, it's 272 bhp. It is not the most gutsy car, but it will help you drift for the time being. It will get you started on the road to becoming a drifting pro, hopefully. Initial torques, and again here are nothing too extravagant, all pretty simple. I found out whilst tuning the car the best exhaust that I prefer myself is sports or the stock exhaust, but just for purely a little bit more power I went for sports. I mean, it does sound just as good and it's a bit more power. No nitrous, you don't really need it, it's just a bit waste of money on a car like this. Carbon bonnet, window weight reduction. Yeah, get your words out your tit. Get your words out your tit. Now that'll be an interesting edition of Countdown, won't it? Bloody hell. Rachel Riley doing that. Hello. Right. Stop it, Baron. Stop it. Get back on to the job at hand. So unfortunately I can't really go through all the tune right now because it was over an hour video which I've lost. Unfortunately you won't get that today, like I said. But what we'll do is, I don't know why I'm coming back out of that because I need to stay in it. We can go on free roam. We're going to go to a nice beginner track. People will hate me for saying this, but Tsukuba. People that say, oh, it's a legendary drift track, how can you say that? There'll be people jumping out of their gaming chairs right now just going, what did he just say? You know, going mental in the comment section. But don't take this the wrong way. Personally, online, it is the place you will find beginner drifters, the people that are just starting off in their life as drifters, and yeah, it is for noobs. Don't be ashamed of being a noob. Everyone starts out a noob at everything at some point in their life. You're not born to do something. You might have a knack at it and you pick it up, but you're still a noob when you start off. You can be a good noob, you can be one of the best noobs out there, but you're still a noob. No, but don't be ashamed of the tag that comes with noob. Don't be ashamed of it. Right, you've seen the car settings. I'll go over to the driving options because it is rather important for drifting. I use manual, that's just my preference. Automatic I think is a waste of time, to be honest, because with drifting, with my technique at least, what you're going to see is I use the gears. The gears are important. I use it as part of the setup and as part of my technique. driving line unless you have no idea where you're going and you need a sat nav and you're like James May. You don't really need that. Blind spot is just for when I've got other people on track next to me, just to, because there are actually blind spots. It's not like Need for Speed where you can move your analog and move the camera to any direction. You can't see all around you. Traction control, turn that off. Just turn it off. ASM and skid recovery force are like kryptonite to drifting. It kills it. Don't touch them. ABS, I have it on 1 as a preference. If you like using a car without ABS, feel free not to use it. But I think it's been invented, it's a rather good invention, and I like to use it because I like to slam on the brakes like a tit. Right, here we go. I'm going to have to turn on the volume on my TV because I can't hear anything. I can't hear my car. Here we go. Just for your benefit, I'm going to drift with this outside camera so you can see the full car at least. Now that was just power entry. I think we'll start off in the first corner because that's a bit of a fast corner to start off with. We're going to take this first corner in second gear. Now just for my sake, I'm going to go on to bonnet camera. What we're going to do is do a flick entry. So if you see I'm taking the opposite, now I've flicked it in, I've put the power down, now I've tapped the brakes, and now I've flicked it the other way, held the steering opposite lock straight away, and then you need to use the throttle to control your line. All I did there was pump the throttle. That's all it was. Pump the throttle to keep the drift going, and then if it feels like it's biting you a bit too much, like the car's going to snap out on you, ease off the throttle. Don't try and be a hero. Be a hero when we get to the pro video in a couple of episodes time. Same technique again. Flick entry. Staying in second. Now shift up into third to push the drift wide, and then there you need to be ready opposite lock. As soon as you go and carry on pushing out the corner, you need to be ready to catch it straight away, which means being ready on the brakes and being ready on the steering. Now we're going to try a different technique on the next corner. We're going to do a handbrake entry, which is quite a good way for you to start learning. If you're not confident with flicking the car out, then it's a very good way to start it off, because flick entry is for more drifters a bit further along the line. So let's start off with handbrake. Second gear, handbrake. And this is just balancing the throttle, full opposite lock, just letting go off the steering a little bit sometimes, just to let it power out. Now that was a tiny amount of handbrake, it was only a split second, you really don't need more. Some cars you might need a bit more depending on the corner, etc. You'll get used to that over time with feel. Now we'll try handbrake again, go into this corner. Handbrake. Ready with the opposite lock and power down and shift up into fourth with this particular car. And there you see how it goes? That's me trying to be a hero. I kept my foot on it then when I dropped down into third and it was still going to spin. The only way I saved it there was to completely let go of it and just keep full opposite lock and just be covering the brakes to try and gently stop it. If you try anything too drastic, any too sudden of an input, you will just lose it. Don't try and be a hero. Yeah, that's another flick entry, same again for this corner. I'll get round to the next corner, I'll do a handbrake entry. Just cruise along. There's nothing to see here. Whistle along. Second gear, take a wide line, rip the handbrake, try not to go on the grass like a tape line, mate. This is quite funny. I'm trying to teach noobs how to drift, but yeah, I'm driving like a noob at the minute. Let's try handbrake again. Power it out. Now to transition like that, all you need to do is let go off the gas for a second, off the throttle, and just gently tap the brake for a second, get ready to flick your steering and then just flick into another drift. I don't know why I've gone back that short. Back a bit more there, Barry, you know, you're going to need a bit more of a run up with a slow car. I do like the sound of this car with sports exhaust, it is nice. Jesus. I lost a bit of grip there on my front left. Right. Let's build up the speed. Right, I'm just going to go in a second. I'm going to flick it in with power. Now I've flipped into opposite lock. Now you tap the brakes, flick opposite, and you power out of it. I've changed up the gear purely to elongate the drift. That's the only reason. You could stay in second, but then you'll have a narrower drift. So if I stay in second now, you see how it's wanting to shorten up because it's so little power. So really, right here, second here, if I leave it in second, I can keep it going, but there it's going to tighten up. If I went into third, I could have gained another couple of yards. Let's try that again. That's all it is, that corner, that's all it is for transitioning, that's all it is. Feel the weight of the car as you're drifting. Feel the weight, whereabouts in the front, the back, the left, the right, what side of the car the weight's at. And then just be kind of gentle, because if this is your first time drifting, don't try and chuck it in and be full rally driver style, you know. Treat the car with respect, treat the course with respect, don't try and over-edge it. Even the best drifters in the simplest cars can get too cocky and end up looking a right tool. So I've had it happen many a time, so yeah, I can vouch for it. Right, now what we're going to do is try a 360 entry, so I should probably get it. I don't know if I should be showing you this on your first go, but I was going to chuck you in the deep end a little bit. Now for some people watching this is going to think, moving 360, that's nothing, that's easy. Okay, try it some. Even the best skilled drivers who have the most epic car control can sometimes make this manoeuvre fail. All we need to do is build up some speed. Now, in this car I'm going to say about 100 miles an hour, maybe about 90. What else you're going to have to do? You're going to flick it, tap the brakes, handbrake, into reverse. See that there. Alright, I'm going to try that again because that was a fail. See what I mean? See, always get your racing drivers' excuses ready early. Always get them ready before you even get in the car. It's all about chucking it in and waiting till the car's at almost full rotation before going into first gear again. So, right then, handbrake, into reverse, now into first, try not to hit the grass and power. It isn't the hardest manoeuvre to do, but it does take quite a bit of practice to master. Same with any other part of drifting. You might lose your temper a little bit, you might get a bit frustrated. Stick at it. We all start a move, we all start with no idea. You have to just get the idea and then just master it. At this corner, we're going to do a flick entry, but much more aggressive. Don't be shy to do it. Into third, now into fourth to keep the line going. I don't want to go too close to the aircraft, I want to keep it there. Skim the edge of the track, get a bit, let go of the steering if you want to get more angle. You can just hold opposite lock just to be safe if you're not feeling very comfortable. But once you feel a bit more comfortable behind the wheel, just let go of the steering a bit more. You don't need to steer into it, you just need to let go of the opposite lock a little. So if you're going into a right hand corner like there and you're holding it left, just let go of it, let the steering become more neutral, let the back end overtake you a little bit. But don't go too far, there is a limit. The only limit, I can't tell you what the limit is. All I can do is feel it. You can do the same. All you need to do is feel the tyre grip, feel the weight transfer, where's the balance and the centre of gravity on the weight of the car, where is it? If you can find it, you know it's like that now, it's a bit at the front, and I need to shift it to the back there to get the back end really out. But that narrows your drift. You've kind of got so much allowance to play with. Each car will give you so much angle and so much speed to work with. And then you've just got to find its sweet spot where it likes it the best and just try and keep it. Like on the exit of that corner, this setup in this particular car is always very poor. Well, mainly it's also the corner as well. The corner can dictate your angle. If it's a very wide and long corner, it's quite a narrow angle drift. But if it's a very short corner, it can be a very sharp angle drift. Now this corner here, very long. So I'm barely about 20 degrees right now. And I just let go of the steering a little bit, there we go. And if I let go a bit more there, you see how much more angle we get. all you need to do is get onto this track and just try and copy these techniques. Now, like I said, don't be afraid to fail. Failure is part of success. Drifting is defined by angle and continual movement forward. It's not defined by smoke, it's not defined by the car you use or the technique you use. You don't even have to be done in a car, you can drift a shopping trolley. So, whenever you're out there and you're trying to learn how to drift and you've got people around saying, oh, you're a rubbish drifter, so shut up and learn, you know, just don't even talk to them, don't give them the satisfaction. And if you're ever in a four-wheel drive drift car and anyone says to you, you're not drifting, say you don't know diddly squat. Or you could say jack shit if you want to swear. Lol.